Go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Matchday Reports. And I'm sorry, Ayush is running a little late. So
Hi
till
guys,
then
hi
we
guys.
have me.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
so
oh,
sorry.
oh, oh.
I was just with a Spurs fan trying to dig up some trophies in the Everglades. My bad. Fuck's sake, we couldn't find
Did you
anything.
find something?
Yeah, we couldn't find
Uh,
shit, bro. They apparently have European trophies that got stolen by fucking dinosaurs. Can't believe this shit.
do take care of the dust allergy though, because the opening that trophy cabinet,
Oh
my
yeah,
gosh.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Anyways, that's some good healthy banter for the Spurs team. Let's start off by talking about the top six clubs and how they're going to finish in the Premier League. We're just early predicting on how they're going to play. We're not exactly going to settle them on a position. Maybe it could be Champions League, Europa League, title contenders. But yeah, so let's start by talking about the shit Spurs team. Where do you think they're finishing?
I think realistically, they should hope for top eight. I don't see anything more than that. Like, I don't think that see them being worse than that. Depends on how the Kane situation pans out, right? If they lose Kane, honestly, top eight is they should be happy with that, honestly. And then depending on maybe some other player steps up, but then yeah, they don't really have anyone of that caliber right now. If
I
they
mean,
sign someone, God knows how
to be fair,
they'll turn out.
Richarlison did score a hat trick again in the Tiger Cup finals, so maybe he's ready to fill in the boots for Kane. Yeah, problem is they're holding him captive, Kane. If they sell him, they're going to be fuck all. If they keep him, he's going to cry. He's going to score 25 goals and they'll finish in the top eight. So there's no really
I mean,
win.
eventually they're gonna be. It's choosing when to be like shit, right? Like either you be shit this season or you be next season. You're due one anyway, so might as well take the bag now and just rebuild now.
I
Once
don't
you
know.
have a new manager, anyways. But yeah, realistically, I don't see them finishing in the top four. Top
Yeah,
six,
I don't
maybe if
think.
they're lucky, but then top eight is their best shout.
See, I don't think Madison is good enough for you to go from seven to even sixth at the moment. Like he's a good player, but how is he gonna fit into the system? There are a lot of questions going on, and they should probably start thinking of a team without Kane, maybe for next season, if not this season. And I feel like
Exactly.
some player needs to step up. Son had a shit season last year, but he's a sweetie, so no one's gonna say anything. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of
I mean,
problems.
Madison with his best season, Leicester still got relegated. So I don't see him even bringing anything special. Like he needs that support, right? So yeah, eventually I think a top eight is good for them.
Exactly. But yeah, I think jokes apart, out of the big six, I think they're gonna finish bottom. So they're gonna be sixth out of the big six. I mean, yeah. And probably
Fair.
Brighton is gonna replace them next year if they win a trophy. But yeah,
Oh,
I think Spurs are not gonna do well this season unless they sign a player. I mean, the new manager and all right, there's hope and all, but there's always hope. They fucking Jose Mourinho came in, Conte came in. The best any of them could do was top four. So this is not really a club that's gonna do well. But yeah, let's jump on to their London rivals with Chelsea. You've made a few decent signings. Nkunku's come in. Nicholas Jackson is coming, who I refer to as Michael Jackson's brother. I'm sorry, I didn't know he's a baller. Happens to everyone. But yeah, you've cleared out a lot. How do you think Poch is going to fare in his first season?
I think it's going to be a very sort of exciting team, right? Like you remember when Klopp just came into Liverpool, like they were bagging like 4 or 5 goals every game. Not every
Yeah.
game, but they were scoring a lot of goals, but
Not
also
just came in,
conceding
that
like
was the second season. First season, they finished shit as well, if I'm not wrong.
yeah, okay. Yeah, but then he didn't have a preseason, so we'll ignore that part of the season. So yeah, like I think defensively was still not that great, but our attacking options are very sort of, exciting. Like Nicholas Jackson, all young players. I think we get to see the best of Enzo also this season if he gets someone to support him. Mudrik looks really good in preseason, scoring bangers. A banger, okay, not bangers. But
Hmm.
then yeah, I think we have an exciting team. Sterling, honestly, he needs to go. Like, I don't see him doing anything contributing to this team either. And Kunku's another great player. So I think we have a very exciting team, which if it clicks, then we have a really good shot at making it to top four. If it doesn't, then either way, I don't think the fans will be disappointed this season. I think there's a clear project in mind that has taken place, and it's a good direction
So
after
you're
Potter.
telling me if Poch doesn't finish in top four, he doesn't get sacked?
I think so. I think if he makes top six, he doesn't get sacked.
Damn. But yeah, I think if considering Poch has had a preseason and like he's gotten the players he wanted, you have a very good squad for this season. I genuinely think you should be making top four unless like Liverpool comes and fucks up your chances because of experience. But other than that, I don't see you guys finishing too poorly. Maybe you like have a just miss out on fourth, or you'll make fourth barely. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an exciting season. I agree because last season watching Chelsea was fucking dreadful. I couldn't tell if you're playing Tottenham or you're playing Chelsea. It was like you guys are just wearing a blue jersey. But other than that, yeah, that was a bad scene. But yeah, I think you guys should realistically make top four.
I
Then
think the only issue is again just a we don't have a keeper. Our keeper is very shit, and we don't have a sort of we're going for Caicedo, but Brighton is being Brighton
I'd
basically. They're
probably
not.
prepare for a team without him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
So
think
then
that's
we're lacking that one midfield option, and there's just that hole at number six. So yeah, we have good young players there, but then yeah, experience is experience. So I think those are the two glaring errors. But then other than that, I think it's going to be a good, exciting season.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, if we're sticking
I
on
do think
London,
we finish above Spurs though. I
huh?
think we're above Spurs.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
we're
Yeah, we don't need to talk
comfortable
about
above
Spurs.
Spurs.
But yeah, all right. Uh, Arsenal. So I'll tell you very honestly, we've gotten in signings. We've spent 200 million. Am I confident we'll win the title? Fuck no. I can't trust this team with that again. I'd say we're title contenders for sure, but like I still don't think we have the squad, we have the manager. It's just that we're fucking bottlers most of the time. It's the sad truth. We've been in
I think
position.
Arsenal is yeah, sorry. I think Arsenal is just like an interesting club. I think I agree with you where you're not contenders yet, but I think
No,
you're
we're
good enough that you
contenders. We're not
no,
guaranteed.
like in the sense, yeah, like legit contenders. Like in the sense, you'll go after Man City game week after game week, and then things like that. But I think you're good enough that you won't make City feel like comfortable where they're fielding their second 11 in the like every other game or something. I
Yeah,
think they'll be not that good. Is it that my only thing is if we look at a very overrated metric in my eye, which is XG, but I'll still look at XG. You overperformed your XG quite a bit last year, and then that doesn't happen very often. So I think that's the only thing to look for. But you do have a stronger squad, so I think it'll still be a very solid season. I just don't know if it's title like.
yeah. I'm not sure either. I think we'll give them a very good fight, but I don't know. It depends. Maybe like one more forward if we get it. Like Kylian Mbappe or Harry Kane. Maybe then
Or
we can talk. But other than
you have
that, I'm
Eddie
still not
Nketiah, bro.
confident.
You have Eddie Nketiah. He's a drill artist undercover.
Bro, you have to understand. The second that notification came that West Ham were ready to sell by a bid 34 million pounds for Eddie Nketiah, I was on my knees. Please take him, bro. 34 fucking million for him. Go for it, bro. I'm saying steady with Eddie, take him, bro. We'll make use of Balogun. We'll get another player in. I don't mind. If Nketiah is worth 35 million, also fucking take him, bro. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't think we're exactly title guaranteed, but I think it's going to be a good fight this season. I'm not going to say we're going to
Hmm.
win the Premier League. I said that last season, didn't work out. But other than that, it's going to be fine.
It was close. It was close.
It was close. It was close. Now we're talking about man fucking City.
Do we need to talk about Man City? I am
They make
honestly
top
happy.
four. They might win this. They might win the Premier League. They were very good this thing.
75% they win the league.
Fair enough. I'd give them like
If
a 70-30 ratio as well. I
yeah.
think they'd be this thing. But yeah, I think Kovacic is a very good signing. I think
Hmm.
Chelsea, he has been on and off a decent player. Like he's had his moment, but I think under Pep Guardiola, the work rate that guy has, I think he's probably in contention for one of those signings of the season.
Yeah, I think he's gone under the radar as a signing. I think he'll be good. Like
Exactly.
I don't know if he'll like set the world on fire, but I think he'll just
Oh yeah, he's
he might
definitely going to make headlines. He's not going to make headlines, but he's going to be a
yeah,
consistent 35 game player. Like he'll
yeah.
perform in those games, and like he'll probably be like biscuits, and he won't be noticed in the games, and he won't grab the
Mhm.
headlines. But he's definitely going to be a hero. And yeah, other than
Yeah.
that, we don't need to talk about that club. They're fine. Like they don't need our advice. But yeah, we can talk about their rivals and what exactly is going on there. I think they've pretty much confirmed Rasmus Højlund, which I think is a decent signing,
Yeah.
despite overpaying. But it's okay, us English clubs have to overpay. That's the fucking rule. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. You can't do
It's
shit about
written.
It is what it is, and Man United gets come the most. They get to be paying the
I don't
most.
know. United are, I mean, at this point, Ten Hag should have no excuses. Like he should, this is the team he wants. They've backed him to the core. He signed every player that he wanted. I think realistically, I don't know where they finish, right? But then if we put this into perspective, like they should be looking to finish around Arsenal, considering the trajectory, if you may, of both projects,
I
right?
I think that's a fair argument considering Ten Hag did extremely well for his first season, getting
Yeah.
them in top four. Like they were
Yeah.
prior like temporarily in the title charge as well. But yeah, I think no offense, I think they're gonna finish above Chelsea in the top four if both of them do make it.
Fair enough.
I think because the project is slightly a step ahead of them, and I genuinely
Hmm.
feel like if this is not the season, Ten Hag, like he has to at least make the same amount of position. Like he has to come third at least. Like I think that's
Yeah.
the bare minimum Man United should be focusing on. And
Yeah.
considering Newcastle is also in the mix, I think that's going to be a bogey team for Chelsea,
Hmm.
United, and Liverpool. Like these four teams trying to compete for those two spots is going to be slightly rough. And yeah, I think we'll see a better United side. We should see a more
I think
structured.
if they finish around Arsenal and have like a deep in the sense, have like a quarter or maybe a semi-final Champions League run or something, you
Hmm.
can classify it as a very successful season for them. But then
Yeah,
again, I just don't put my money on it because it's United and you never know what's going to happen behind the
yeah,
scenes.
that's true. But yeah, I think they are looking to finish in top four, and they should, but we'll see. But yeah, talking
Yeah.
about the final team of Big Six, Liverpool, the Europa League giants, the
The
team that
Kings of
everyone talks about in the Europa League because they are there.
Kings of Europa.
Kings of Europa, you'll never sing that, and I really don't want to, but it's okay. Point being, they've gotten a few decent players. I think Sozobaloy and
Mhm.
McAllister are very decent signings. And if touchwood for them, Luis Diaz stays fit, they have a pretty solid team. I'm not going to lie to you. They don't
Yeah.
have the depth compared to the other four teams. I
They
mean,
don't
obviously,
have
Spurs, but Klopp
they don't
really
have
doesn't.
the midfield though.
They
I
don't
don't
have
think they have the midfield. Like once Fabinho is gone, who's covering up? I don't think you can play Trent as a
in the
CDM.
DM
Like in the
position. Yeah, I get your
yeah,
point.
like at the Fabinho role. Yeah.
Hmm.
So and if he does, then who's your right back? And then
I
who's gonna
do have a shout for DM though. I think their patchstick player is a very good shout. He's performed in the last few
yeah, he
games.
is.
But how
He
long
is.
is he a player ready to play 38 games for you in CDM? I'm not
Exactly.
sure. I think that's a
Exactly.
dodgy question. And he's just 18, 19, like that's a lot of pressure to come in, play 38 or 38 games.
Exactly.
Not every
And
player
replace
has that.
someone like Fabinho.
Yeah, and replacing Fabinho. So I think they should be looking to sign in another DM. That's why the Lavia shout is coming in. And if they do get
Yeah.
in Lavia, I feel like that's going to be a stronger squad. Am I sure they'll make Champions League? Yes. That's going to be through Europa League. They're going to win the Europa League. They're going to make CL like that. Are they going to finish top four? Considering Newcastle is also a team we're not talking about because they're not traditionally Big Six, but with the signings they've made, I don't think they're going to back down. They are going to give a good fight again.
Mhm.
Despite I don't like the way they play, it's pretty shit. It's keeping the ball in the back and then fucking booting it hard. But yeah, you do what you do to get results, and I think Liverpool should be happy with another top six this thing. I mean, if
Mhm.
they get lucky and
Probably.
get a good run, they might be able to steal a position from Chelsea or Newcastle, but I
Mhm.
doubt so. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sold.
think, yeah, I think up front though, it's again going to be an exciting season for them because Gakpo will be fully integrated, and then I think Darwin Nunez is actually going to have a good season this time. He's looking
Yeah,
really sharp the preseason as well. So yeah, I
I
think
mean,
it's another
the
interesting.
goal he scored was as Darwin Nunes as it gets. But other than that, yeah, he's fast as fuck boy, as they say. So yeah,
Yeah,
he can pull off some strings. But I think so. Maybe like we're saying, Man City, Arsenal, title contenders, Chelsea, United, and maybe Liverpool top four. I think United are a step above these two. But other than that, yeah, I think
yeah,
Chelsea, and Liverpool should be battling it out, and Spurs are down the drain as usual. I think that's what we agreed on
yeah.
with the top six. All right, that's it from our guys. Comment down below your thoughts. See you.